Hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play The Witcher 3. This is Arcade Craig here, along with Geralt. Today's agenda, we're going to be looking to do the quest, Turn and Face the Strange, which is with Geralt getting new mutations. And so we'll be making our way over to here, and down into that, I think it's a collapsed fortress, something that's down there, and we're going to go in through a portal with it. Memory serves, but so we'll go ahead and make our way down to it. I didn't want to, already make my way running towards it before I started recording, just because, well, I don't ever know if like while I'm traversing the land, if I'll come across anything that's of interest, or be some event that's just coming about, and that happens right then, and that you miss it. What, panther or something, or mountain lion.
Come on.
Not so much for those, for just these type of creatures to deal with, but for just you never know if you could come across a unique event, and I'm kind of worried that if I weren't recording and something happened, that like I lose it. I guess of course I could just save periodically as I ran across the land, and if I come across something, I could just reload that last save and then start it from there. But I don't know. You still don't know if it'd be losing a. Look at a boar doing its own game, going hunting. Those things are a pain in the ass. So yeah, that's like I'll just go ahead and record as I make my way over. This is from a group that we freed in it. Continue to mourn. I looked over the video of the last session I did, and when I was down in there, helping those gentlemen with their brother that was in there. And, dang, they're quick. Geralt's quicker. How about that? Where I couldn't tell or when I picked up the part from the distillery. And it was the first thing that I picked up when I went down there. I just didn't realize it when I did it. I think that, because I was expecting, like I said, I couldn't fully remember what Geralt got down there, and I was thinking it was maybe going to be some part of a wheel or something that was inside of a trunk, right? I was thinking we are going to get something to read. I was just clicking away, and I did not catch it. That's what Geralt had already picked up, so I was a little shocked when Geralt said, "Hey, I've got what you need right here." And I can't recall if, had I gone to him first without diving in there. Like, I don't know does it give you the chance to, if Geralt say, I'll look around, or if it would have just been like, well, we'll head outside, just so they kind of went with us, where we would have missed out on the opportunity. I have a feeling, and I've done it that way where I'm pretty sure where you talk to him and then you go and look for it. I don't think you'd have been necessarily cut out from finding that piece if you didn't find it before speaking with him. At least that's what I'm thinking. I just do recall it. Yeah, something down in that hot springs.
Mouth's dry as a stockfish.
All right, go get yourself a drink of water. Got some drinking water nearby, man. Imagine it gets hot beating down sun working in the fields. It's real labor there.
I've lots to do before it gets dark. Vermentino this, Coronata that. Peace at last. Boy, it's my
What will the morrow bring?
Pardon me. Alright, Geralt. Hope you're in the mood for a little bit of diving. I think that there's a little bit of puzzle to work out within this.
Did you get those scratches on your...
If this is the one I'm thinking of, you have to decide which portals to go through and what the statues are facing. If this is the one I'm thinking of, may not be. Let me just say before you head in there. Sure, there's likely drowners in here. Can't recall, but before we get into where we need to get into. Did that building just pop into existence? Alright. There it is already, right? That's the portal right there. Well, I don't know if there's more to like. I'm sure there is treasure probably around here. I mean, our Geralt don't really need any more treasure, but like I don't recall if there's like Witcher gear around here or anything. Like I don't remember. We will be eventually coming out here to, or not. I don't know if out here or not, but like I said in the last video, we will be venturing out to see if we can find all the Witcher gear diagrams, just to do that part of the quest. But something right here. Ah, saw trash. I have something. The dog wants to bark. Hold on. All right. Hopefully, whatever got our barkings over with. Yeah, that was pure junk in that. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything light up that's of interest, so we'll go ahead and make our way towards the portal. Here, seeing right. Yeah, that's a pretty cool concept, though. Came up with that idea. Take it off, Geralt.
Grave robber must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
About to find out, my friend. This may in fact have a few puzzles. I don't fully remember. I say because some of the design is all quite similar. Elven ruins. Easy to kind of confuse one with another. I don't remember which one had what in it. But I'll soon find out if this one I'm thinking of.
Implanted spikes. Sick sense of humor someone's got.
Well, I think with our Geralt being a bit overpowered that he is, I think he's okay if the spikes do get him. It may be anyway, but don't fully remember. But we will certainly try to get past any of these. Get off the Geralt. Yeah, it's still pretty. Did him some pretty good damage still, but. Get your way out of there, girl. Isn't there a lever on this side? Is it? Seems like there is. That there's a lever to pull it. Seen a lever if there is. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any lever. Well, we got through it. There's stuff like right beneath it too. Could have got. curiosity is gonna get me to. I'm gonna go ahead and risk death because, well, I'm gonna get a save, but because I kind of want to know. Get out of there. Up, over. Brute force it. Sorry about that. All right, we're back for now. See, hopefully, got that barking out of her system. It's gonna be a whole bunch of nothing, ain't it? That's what the fire dart out open. Oh man.
Seems someone besides me might be ferreting around here. Someone slim. No way I can sling through there. Need to find a way around.
All right. Well, at least I'm glad I did come back. Got a little bit of dialogue. Still, is he quoting that though? But I mean, they're not looking at this little tunnel here, but.
Seems someone besides me might be ferreting around here. Someone slim. No way I can
Guess he's-
sling through there. Need to find a
Not
way
looking
around.
at the bag, but all right. Here we go. 'Cause I thought there was a chest down here. Was correct on that. Obviously, the way you could go it by avoiding all them spikes, right? But no, there's no way. Yeah, we gotta do it, man. Although I guess you could, of course, do that. Come around here, and make your way up and to the side from here, right? Not even have to deal with the spikes. Seems that that's the case. Ah, well. We brute forced our way through it. That's pretty cool.
Never liked cats.
Nah. Onward and upward, girl. See what we can find, bud. Okay, so of course I want to head down, but I don't want to go. Don't recall. I want to be sure I'm not going down an area where I won't be able to get back up. If I hop down that other area. Okay. So I wanted to be sure I wasn't heading down areas where, like, you never just want to go the main path, right? You want to explore. This may be leading to the main path in that little area. Worthy of exploring. We'll see what this looks like if I recognize it. It's leading to the same area I was just looking at. Possible. Get a save.
Giant stone sphere crushes everything in its path. Subtle.
Imagine that's got to be an homage to Indiana Jones, right? Here we go. Pause the video if you'd like to read through the text. Up on top of that. that area we were looking at. Yeah, this has to be it, right? Here into, yeah, yep, this is it.
Blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the Panthers at least.
It is hard to tell the safe distance to drop down. I mean, my girl, they don't have fall damage, but is that what we're supposed to do here? I mean, I don't see any other area that we could get to, so. Did I drop though a distance that a normal girl wouldn't be able to? Because I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to get into areas we're not meant to, like that would normally kill a girl. I think that might have. So I might have to backtrack. Yeah, normal girl couldn't drop that. So you can like this right now. 30. We'll go with that one. Because you can end up soft blocking your stuff out of things if you go through an area that you're supposed to click on to advance the quest further. Because if you didn't click on it, you get ahead. Like you could end up soft blocking yourself out of stuff, out of being able to complete quests. So may have missed something more. Let's see, where were we on this part?
Giant stone sphere crushes everything in its path. Subtle.
Okay. So we're going to. Well, let's see. We're gonna track backwards a little bit and see if we're missing other areas though.
Blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the Panthers at least.
That's over. Come on. There we go. This area was a dead end, right? Yep. Sure, I'm remember. Hello, girl. Why are you having trouble here? Okay, yeah, that was the area we were just looking at. So area I missed. This is too far of a drop off. That is one bad thing about having that mod in it. Then you don't take any fall damage. It like there are areas that you're not supposed to go to. I can't tell if that's one of them. That definitely just looks like too far of an actual drop for Geralt. I don't know something else. I don't recall. See any other way? I don't think he could hop on that giant boulder. I think he can. I have a feeling I'm missing something quite obvious, ain't I? No, he can hop on it. See, shit. When I first tried that jump, he didn't quite want to do it, so I thought he couldn't go that way. Let's see. Okay, we go again.
Oh, crap. Didn't I just do this?
He's a kitty. Think there. What's that? Light it up. Come on. Quit moving. Huh. I think that's what we're gonna be doing here. Yeah, we're gonna be shooting them these things. I know, but thing was glowing there. I don't recall what that one was about. I think he makes a comment about the rope. Sort of way.
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
Okay. Let's hear. I'll make a comment about what we need to do.
Course. Locked. Notes I found mention 4 protruding stones. Gotta press them somehow. Crossbow, maybe? Could try to hit them. Ha! Did it.
For some reason, I did think that there was one to shoot in here in this room as well, but we must be shoddy. But still, I am really curious about. Maybe it'll be revealed as we finish up and we come around. About that up there. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. So no. So maybe it'll come into play. Maybe we'll make our way around. I don't fully remember.
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around.
Yeah, this is a quest and a level that.
Unwanted guest.
Oh. I was reading what you were saying. No one watching.
Yeah, figured as much.
Sit down, Tubby. My health could use a boost there. Now I may have to have Geralt meditate and get back some of these potions I've been using up. But trying to remember which one I was confusing it with. Might have been the one I was first looking for. Oh, what's her name? For Philippa. Might have been that first when we were going into it. I was thinking, this one where we have. Where we go into different portals and that.
Great. Portals. This just keeps getting better.
If memory serves, we go into the ones at the statue base, I think. We shall see if I get them all right. I think so. I want to explore the area a little bit. Be sure don't miss out on stuff.
Now to find the next portal.
Want to miss out on stuff. All right, down. Hop up to that one, I believe. different area, so I'm thinking I might hop down and just to look and see if there's any treasure, anything. But oop, almost accidentally went into that one. Hop over, girl. It's not looking like there's any kind of real treasure here, is there? Like there's nothing. Huh. All right. Which way is he facing here? Oh, that's blocked. That's the next closest one, ain't it? Hmm. Yeah, I don't totally remember, obviously. Boy, yeah, it's not really facing it though. Hmm. There is that one way at the very top. So, and I don't remember which one we came in on. If that was it. No. I think we came in on that one, right? And we made our way over. So I think we got to get to there. Get our way up further from over here anywhere. We'll take this one. Will take us to one up there. We go around. I don't remember. I'd hate if I go in, it's gonna send us all the way to the beginning. Very well could. Too sure. This was the way we first came, right? It'll be blocked. No, make that girl. Good. Okay, is this the one I was eyeballing? Yep. To me, this seems like the one. Sure, there's nothing up here. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I say it could be the very one we first walked there, the one we came out on. Nope, we got
Must
it right.
be where Moreau had his lab.
Now, let me go save. Of course, want to find all the crystals and play them all. Don't miss any of the lure that's part of this. Pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty brutal. You know, just showing the desperation though that he had of trying to help his son, but going to extreme lengths. I think this was quite deadly. It's pretty gutsy of Geralt that he's gonna take it off.
Crystals. Should mount them in the megascope. Missing 2 crystals.
And Geralt actually is like, after reading all this and all that, he subjugates himself by getting in there. It's pretty gutsy, man.
Guessing this man didn't come here willingly.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that guy was doing some brutal shit for the love of his son, but doing this to other people's sons, right?
Intriguing as machinery goes. But how do I start it up? Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics.
Now we go into another chamber and there's those centipede things in there, or whatever they are. I do remember that bit. Yeah, backing around. Sure, we have everything we can get. See, there may still be more to get.
Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
Optional, yeah, see. So we'll be doing that. These missing crystals on the pillow. We gotta do this yet? Might be the way we leave. I don't really remember. And up there? Looks like it's glowing. Yeah. Is it anything or no? No. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. Into that other area here. Fast little bugger. Got him. I gotta get your brother over here. Sister, whatever it is. That's the way to slow them down. Use Erden on them. Nasty little boogers. Yeah, that's the way we were coming. Alright.
Come on.
Get in there, girl.
Come on, come closer. Mutated. Exactly what I was looking for. Now to get the machine up and running.
Yeah, it worked out pretty nice on girl. Just what you needed was right there. Okay. We got everything. Gotta use this thing here first, right?
This crystal must go here. All crystals in place. Show me what you got. Just need to pick an entry.
All right. Well, we'll make our way down the list, of course. First entry.
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken, for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the Witchers my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me.
I mean, it's completely understandable, man, and that's what a hefty price to pay, right? For your very own life being saved, to give up your only son. I can certainly understand too why he'd be like, I'd have rather have died than to do that. That's pretty brutal tradition. Um, but again, witches are needed, though. A world full of such beasts, like they are needed. Second entry. Reminds me a little bit of Grey Wardens in Dragon Age Origins, so but we'll get to that.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity.
Oh yeah, that's real handy. Not for what you want to do, but that's definitely handy for the Witchers. Um, but yeah, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Grey Wardens, and I won't get into spoilers about Dragon Age, but uh, they're needed in order to fight the blight, and only they can end a blight. So as I say, I won't get into what all that entails, but it's a rough path. Let's just say for the Grey Wardens, and they have to be recruited. Those they are needed. Third entry.
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell.
Yeah, obviously this guy's doing brilliant work, except he's just doing it blindly, not knowing what he's leading towards. Is making more effective Witchers rather than reversing it as he was hoping. Fourth entry.
Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments.
As I said, you know, there's subjects that quite that aren't volunteering, and it's quite brutal what he's doing to save his son and put people through this. Repugnant and immoral to do that to people, but his motivations are understandable. It's awful. Fifth entry.
Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutagens I leave here. Let them wither and crumble. As did my dreams of regaining my son.
Yeah, it's brutal. It sucks, man.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me.
Yeah.
Could profit from his failure.
Yes, indeed. I mean, they're pretty awesome mutations that they made here with this DLC. It's pretty cool addition. Uh, let's summarize.
So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt.
You already did, girl. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we just gotta place them. It's probably if you want to review the same things we've been through. But... Oh, where do we place them? Somewhere along the side. Oh yeah. There we go. Yep. A pain in the ass to get undressed. I wish they would have just made it where you click on it and Geralt, went into the cutscene, did it himself. Same when it's done. Well, it may be when you're done. I don't recall. Still, they said before, this is really good. The Geralt put himself into this contraption, man. Like, what if it didn't unlock? He's locked himself in there forever. Anyway, let's have at it, Geralt.
Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
Hey, don't look so hot there, Geralt. Stronger than ever, though. Yep, alright. Now we gotta get dressed all over again. I'll pause the video while I do that so you guys don't have to wait for me. looking for all my gear again. All right, we're back. I know I've got on the same chest piece, but the rest on the swords. But I don't recall what I was wearing on these other bits. So, but we're just wearing whatever. For the more important piece that I'm changing up really is just the chest piece at least. But whether they match or whatever, I do not know. But at any rate, I'll go. Girl, ready to get the hell out of Dodge. Right back out and into the drink. Hope you weren't breathing in right at that moment, girl. We need things glowing. It's the exact same portal we came in through. Hop out of there, girl. You can't just go up on that little bit of beach. Seriously. Lord of mercy. Okay. Let's see here. I think is this just a place of power? What that is? Or is that where the no, it's just
Not your lucky day.
okay. Nope, that was a girl. Collecting everything, it seems, even skulls. Kind of looking for where I destroyed the nest itself at, was it? But I don't know if I got it. Oh well. Noticing it. Okay. So what I'm thinking we're gonna do here for the rest of this one is maybe that's the that. Where's it down here? I just remember somewhere along on the southern end near the coast that there's a place of power. So that may be it. Um, which farm was or what place was it? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play a round of Gwent with this dude to finish off the session. We got to do some Gwent playing to get our. Well, let me go ahead and for part of our quest. That's kind of Gwent playing. I will keep that I will play on camera is because
preferential financing from the Chanfanellis on every armor. What's that?
I got a thing just to wake you up, but let's play some Gwent. Yeah, when they're part of a quest, I don't mind doing it
Gwent. Interested in a round or two?
Unbeatable Barkins.
We're not playing as them just yet, though. We have a pretty decent hand to start off with already, but not yet. Northern Realms. Got at least a spy and a medic. That's good. Okay. I'm always happy to at least get one spy at the very least. Yeah, that's all right. We'll use our medic on that one. All right, man. Well, thank you very much. If I get to go first, I'm gonna be taking that spy right back. Yep, cool. That's why I do like this power so much. Play the spy at the very end and then be able to take it right back. Oh boy. Well, our spy's gonna be adding to that double point value, so we'll see about how we do for this round. But now we'll take the extra cards though. Yep, that's another one. Cool. All right. Yep. Yeah, we'll probably be giving you this round, dude. Well, we got one more spy to go here, and then we'll see what we do. Damn. Had he not laid down a card on that back road just yet, wouldn't have worked. Because I was just thinking, he already had the 5 there as well, in the middle. I was thinking, because I didn't have any number values up, I was just going to ice him and then scorch him. Only take care of the one. So I think that we will just be folding here, giving him this round. He's got 7 cards, but he's about to get, what do you call it? He's about to get, win one more card, though. So it's going to be, we got 15 cards, man. That's pretty strong. I mean, I am a little bit tempted to just make him play out a little bit more, but like just dropping the Zoltan a 5, make him play one more card. But I think I might, because I think we have enough points here that we'll be fine. Well, and in fact, you know what? I've got yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Oh shit! Oh my God, was not looking down at what I picked. Son of a bitch! Meant to throw down him. Oh, that's a complete waste. I will be fine, but oh my God, I was down at what I was on. No, that sucks. And I can't freaking you know, bring her back. Complete waste. Oh, what a screw up. But I'm tempted to throw down the 5 now. If he's got the pair for that card he just dropped, I'd rather him play it now than have it the next round, especially if he has another. Like, yeah, we'll just do it. Just plays it. Yep. Okay, good. Then I'm wasting it here on this round that I'm gift wrapped in form. So, all right. Boy, teach me to take my eye off the ball, basically. Or it was in my glove, right? Or into my hands. The sport you're looking at, but my eye off the ball. Oh yeah, spy at me. That's right. I'll use it. Yep, that's okay. Thank you very much. I'll take it. Although I don't like giving you 7 points on your board, but more cards better is the better. So, well, that's gonna handicap you as well, though. I mean, that's definitely gonna hurt me, but it's gonna hurt you too. That's okay. We'll throw it back at you. down to 3 cards, but we know one of them cards is a spy, which is no big deal. We got that covered, but so basically still gonna have 5 cards left. But I think we're gonna be okay. You know, if I use this now, that would torch the spy, and if he's got another medic, I'll be able to call that on to me. And I don't have any way to deal with that, so I ain't looking to do that just yet. Alright, well, I can put that out. It's only a 1. I ain't gonna be worry about it being scorched just yet. I could scorch he's got going on back there. So I may as well, right? Nah, that was nothing. Alright, so we should be able to overcome this, I think. I mean, just do that now. Either way, it's only going to be worth. Well, we're eventually it's going to be worth 2 points. And made everything else worth 1 more point. So that's pretty cool. When we drop the dandelion on there, it's going to make these worth even more even within the freeze. So, I mean, that's pretty amazing that we're going to have those turn into 8s on even in the frost. Huh? That's pretty damn good. And yeah, we'll just continue to pile on. And yeah, because why not? Yeah, buddy. Shield Maiden, I think those are pretty good, if I remember right. All right, so I think that will do for this episode. Yeah, we're at the hour mark, so that's fine. That'll do. What might we do in the next episode? Yep, we're coming along here with our Skellige bit, ain't we? I don't know if I want to start that just yet. Probably should return there. Things probably are have come in that so we could get things started back up there a bit more. We may look into this quest. It's a pretty good one. I do like that one. I don't know. We'll find a few jobs still to do. There are still other notice boards out there for us to take a look into. We're here and up here. So is that all of them? I know there are some quests out there that we can do that aren't you don't find them other than coming across them. So we've got some things that a lot we're gonna be still getting into. The main quest, as I said, we jumped right into that right at the beginning, and I'm gonna set that on pause for just a bit as we go about and do a lot of the side quests here and still explore the land. But as always, I have such fun every time I sit down and play it, man. It's like that hour goes by pretty quick, and I like that mission though about the guy trying to do his best to save his son, even though he's doing shady things. Still interesting stuff. I enjoyed it, and if you did too, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. continue to follow along here in Geralt's journey through The Witcher 3 of what remains here with Blood and Wine. We see our way through it. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. I hope to catch you in the next one. I upload these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I hope to see you in the next one. Catch y'all around. Later.